Hey, 10th graders, surprise, it's asynchronous day. Whether you're in person or whether you joined a Zoom and this is the link that you found, we are all going to be working on Summative B. So I do want to remind you about when Summative B is due. So A days, it's due on Tuesday, October 27th at class start. B days, it's due on Monday, October 26th at class start. This is a little different than normal. Usually they're due at the end of the class period. They'll be due at the beginning so that we can share with our classes. Okay, so the first thing you need to do for Summative B is decide how you will be recording a slideshow in order to create a video presentation. Now, the requirements are that you do have a slideshow presentation with everything that I'm going to walk through in these steps, and also that you have a way to put audio over so that you can do the presentation portion of our slideshow. Now, I'm not going to make you watch my exemplar again, but it's there if you want to watch it while you work. Okay? If you will follow my steps under lesson plan, it will walk you through the requirements for each slide and where are you going to get your specifications, for instance, with B1 slide. It should be all done in your B1 formative. So you'll be able to look at B1 and take your brilliant specifications. If you want to do a double check of your specifications, make sure they state the product, they give detailed explanation of the criteria, and they identify the research the criteria is based on. And that will be in formative B1 or B2 and you'll put those together on the slide. Now, it is important on your slide that I be able to clearly read your specifications. That's how I'm going to grade your B Summative. So mine's a little blurry here. If I cannot read it, it will not be graded for you. It will be as if you don't have specifications because I cannot see them. So make sure that they are legible and that I can read them. I would like you to put all 8 on one slide. And there you have it. Below this, I have another example of a really sharp looking slide. Of course, you can use any old template, but pretend that you're a professional. In this presentation, I'm not going to ask that images reflect what you're doing, but you know, as a professional, if you were doing this in front of clients, you would want it to be representative of something that you're talking about. So your specifications, in this case, my specifications are of water. So my image is of water. All right. B2 should all be done. It is your 3 feasible ideas. Remember, if you took a photo that is blurry and I cannot see it, you will not receive credit. So they have to be 3 feasible ideas that I can see and recognize. Let's move on. The next one is your chosen design. Okay. Doesn't look like I put much there. Create a slide to present. I'm going to write your chosen chosen design. Okay, so again, this should be clear and I should be able to read it. B3 slides continued. You're going to create a series of slides based on your B3 table, and I talk to you about what that should be right here. It's a brief justification as well as how you will test success on your final product. Let's move on down. Okay, before we were working on it during our class together. And this will be your isometric view, which is 3-dimensional, and then a plan from the top and an elevation from the side. Now, this is not perfect because your isometric view here or your 3D view should be annotated. Okay, it should have all your specifications, feasible access FM, annotations. That's my daughter behind me. All right, so let's see. Steps 7 through 10 walk you through how you will present. As you all know, we don't want to hear you read everything off the slide. So follow my instructions here. Okay. I have not set a maximum or minimum time on this presentation. It should be well under 10 minutes. I'm thinking maybe 7 minutes at the most. Again, if you look through my instructions here, you will get a detailed explanation of what the presentation portion of each of those slides should look like with your audio. And finally, if you go to your personal tab, okay, under summatives, you will see that you have a B summative here. It is a little less comprehensive. It just walks you through, if that helps you out, what each step should be all the way from the slide through the presentation. Okay. I need you to make sure that you provide a link, not on Notebook, but all of our summatives we will put in assignments via Teams. So I have created assignments with your class period on them, and they have your class period, for instance, A1, B summative, and you will provide a link there. If your link is not viable, as in your link does not go anywhere, or if the link takes me to a corrupt file, or I cannot open the video, or I can't open the slideshow, you will receive a 0, okay? So you need to test and make sure that your link is viable and it takes me to your slideshow. All right. It'll be a great day. Good luck working on this, and send me an email if you have any questions as you work along. Bye, guys.